How are you, my dear friends? Welcome back. All right, so first of all, my apologies, one of my cameras broke down. That's why I have my normal background. This is just my office. My apologies. The other camera is coming in very, very soon. So, not only that, this is a general reading. Please don't make any drastic, important decisions based on this reading alone, okay? On the other hand, if you need a personal reading or a personal conversation, does not have to be a reading. I mean, we can have a conversation. If you go to the website, the address is bottom left, sethteachings.org. There's a different services that we offer. The cards, the taurus, it's about 10% of what I do, what Seth and I do, my spirit guide. Or if you're ready to change your life once and for all, if you're truly, truly ready to change your life, if you want to be in control of your life, if you really want to know how the law of attraction works once and for all, just go there, sethteachings.org, and the seminar is available both live, like this on camera, or pre-recorded, and it's $100 off right now, so take advantage of it if you're truly ready to transform your life. Let's get back to us. We're going to do a general reading. We're going to go a little bit deeper, or as much as is necessary. Then we're going to get some messages, some from your person, some from the universe, and then we're going to end with everybody's favorite, the compatibility run. We're going to start from Aries. We're going to go all around and see how you're getting along with each sign at the end of June. So this is, of course, a reading for Cancer. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but let's get it going, okay? Perfect. Okay, as far as general energy, Cancer, as far as general energy, it looks like someone is pissed off at you, or somebody walked out from you, or is walking out from you. There is something ending. It could be a relationship, could be a job, could be a friendship, but something is ending. So there is a decision to be made. It has to do with money. Yes. So I don't think this has to do with love. This is you changing jobs or having an argument at work. As you can see, there are no cards to do with love. There's 3 coin cards and 3 swords. Now, of course, coins symbolize money, work, material things, inheritances, purchase and sales, saving money, spending money, etc., etc. Gifts. Whilst the swords signify ideologies, ideas, dreams, ways of thinking. The law, sometimes this is, for instance, it's a very legal card. This signifies authority, the police. This could signify an authority figure such as a boss, a judge, etc., etc. Someone who dictates the rules, okay? So we start the reading with someone leaving in disappointment. Now, as you can see, there's no fights, they're not running away. And if you really pay attention to, there's 2 people there. It could be a person and a child. It could be, a person and a child. Could be 2 people. I mean, the person, the second one, not the closest one, the farthest one, to me, it looks more like a child or a young person, a teenager. But as you can see, they're not running away. They're not scared. They're simply walking away more in disappointment than in pain. Well, pain, yes, but disappointment. So this could, yes, it could signify a divorce. It could signify the end of a relationship. Now, I like to attract your attention, to direct your attention to this fellow over here. Look at his face. Look at his face. Do you see the smirk on his face? Now, what does that tell you? To me, it tells me he feels victorious because the other fellows simply abandoned their weapons without running away. But what do you make of this smirk on his face? To me, it tells me perhaps this is not a real victory. Perhaps this is one of these instances where we want to be right at all costs. And even though we know perhaps we are not right or not totally right, and the other person simply says, you know what, I'm done arguing, I'm just going to walk away. You win. It's like say, you win. It's okay, you win. You're right, you're right. In other words, you're right, but you're not really right. Now, this could be you, this could be them. So only you know what's going on here. Perhaps it's one of those, I'm not going to cave in, but you know you're wrong, but you refuse to admit it. So I don't know what's going on in your life. All I'm telling you, this is what the cards are telling me. Now, this, as I said before, could be an authority figure. So again, you know what's going on in your life. But there was a decision made here. And this argument, see, perhaps the reason why they're not running away, perhaps this is not a relationship. This could be a brother, a sister, a friend. Perhaps there is money involved. It could be an inheritance. It could be perhaps you sold something together, a house, a property. Perhaps you're in partnership with a family member or a friend. It's some kind of an argument where they don't have to run away because there is no danger you're going to hurt them, but or they're going to hurt you, but it's disappointment. So this could very well be two brothers fighting over an inheritance, and there is an authority figure intervening somehow, whether it's a cop or whether it's a judge or a lawyer, we don't know. But there is a decision here, and as you can see, it has to do with money. So let's dig in a little bit more, and let's see what else we can find. Big disappointment, big disappointment. So someone is really hurt here, really hurt, really hurt. My God, oof. Look at this, look at this. Holy crap. Yeah, it has to do with money. Wow. It has to do with money, yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, there are no love cards whatsoever. Well, there's one here. And this could be a love card. So, but this is the card of disappointment. This is the card of betrayal. So, you guys, I am telling you, there is some kind of betrayal, some kind of fight. But it's not a fight where you beat each other, you punch each other. This is more of a fight, words, yelling, disappointment, hurt. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I see like two brothers or a brother and sister fighting over money, an inheritance, or maybe you guys own something together. I really don't know. You're going to have to tell me. But as you can see here, it's all about money, disappointment, an offer, and you guys are stuck. And I don't think you're going to be able to resolve the situation this week. I think this week you guys are fighting and somebody walks away, but the situation is not resolved. You probably ended up with, okay, I'll see you in court, or I'm going to sue you, or I'll show you. It's one of those situations. This ain't going to be resolved this week. And I can see that whether it's you or them, you just hold on to the money and say, no, I'm not giving in. It's my money. I'm not going to give it to you. And you just look at this. You put your feet on them and you hold tight and you say, no, I'm not going to give it to you. So there is an argument about money. This could also be about work. Perhaps you worked extra hours and the boss is refusing to pay you, and they say, no, I'm not going to pay you. And they say, but I'll take you to court, or I'll go to the police, or I'm going to hear from my lawyer. And they say, yeah, do whatever you want. So that's what I see in this reading. Hey, you guys, it doesn't have to be always about love, This week has to do with money, with work, money, inheritance. Who knows? Could be many, many, many things. Okay, now, final outcome. Then we're going to switch to the messages, okay? Final outcome for Cancer, Seth. Seth is my spirit guide. Final outcome, 2 cards. You're going to make peace, of course. In the end, you're going to make peace, but there's going to have to be justice involved, as you can see. So, yeah, you're going to end up in front of a judge or lawyers. And yeah, you're going to make peace, no question. This could be brothers and sisters, cousins, friends. Could be lovers as well. But I just don't get. Yeah, it could be lovers. Absolutely. Absolutely. And perhaps you guys are married. Perhaps you guys are engaged. But in the end, as you can see, we got the judge here right in front. The justice card right smack in the middle. So I told you I could see a lawyer, I could see a policeman, or I could see an authority figure. So yes, you guys going to argue in front of a judge. And in the end, you are going to make peace, as you can see. So it's a happy ending, regardless. Okay? There you go. There you have it. All right. As far as cards on the table, I'm just going to read the top row. We have Taurus several times and Aquarius several times. And then we got Cancer and Gemini and Libra. That's about it. Okay? So that's your reading. Arguments over money with anyone. And in the end, things are going to be fine because you're going to see a lawyer or a judge, and the judge is going to make you peace. It's as simple as that. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Trust. Yeah. You guys don't trust each other. It's as simple as that. All right. So now we're going to pull 2 messages from this deck. Now, this deck is actually 3 decks mixed together. Okay. So the reason why I did that, because it doesn't matter. It could be anything. It could be messages from someone, messages from the universe, or general messages. So I simply pull one card from the top and 1 card from the bottom. Whatever it is, okay? And let's see what they got to say, or what the universe wants to tell you. This is a card from someone. This is a message from the universe. So let's see what somebody wants to tell you. I am not over you. So someone might want to try to come back, okay? And then the universe is telling you, are you kidding me? Can you make this up? You read it. Oh my God. I rest my case, the lawyer said. All right. So, everybody's favorite now. We are going to do the compatibility run. Now, how does it work? If you're new, we're going to start from Aries. We're going to go all around, okay? We're going to end up with Pisces. Now, I'm going to keep in mind the general compatibility that is known between signs. However, this particular reading is for this time of the year, meaning right now, end of June 2025. So, but what I'm going to do though, I'm going to try to predict them. And let's see how many I can guess. Okay? You ready? Let's get it going. So, Cancer with Aries. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, but not a good relationship. The Aries is too, I don't want to say promiscuous. Cancer can also be, but too many choices. In other words, you guys are not meant to stop in one place, especially Aries. I know Cancer is extremely interested in family, children, the white picket fences, but Cancer does not shy from trying different people before they find the right one. Aries, the moment they get pissed off, they say goodbye, next one. So this is like lots of choices. You guys get choices. With Taurus, wouldn't work. You guys spend most of the time clarifying things. You're going to have to explain over and over and over why you did it like this, why you spent the money, why did you buy the new dress, why did you pay off the bill, and why did you trust them before you did so, etc., etc. With Gemini, nope. Wrong. I'm completely wrong this time. So, right now, normally it wouldn't work. Well, I guess it could. Gemini is kind of wishy-washy for you guys, but you guys want stability. But yeah, right now, you can have a happy family. Mind you, I want to point something out. This card, as every card, has a double symbology. One is, of course, the happy family. But one is a mirage. What does that mean? Do you see the rainbow on top of these two nice people there? You know when it rains outside, and then at the end of the downpour, you see the rainbow in the distance. And it's beautiful, right? You can take a picture of it, you can make a movie of it and show it to your friends. But if you go there, you ain't gonna find nothing. There is no rainbow. So that's called a mirage. So what I'm trying to say is that this is not necessarily a happy family. This could also be the mirage of a happy family, meaning you and Gemini can swear up and down that you're going to have a happy family and you promise each other, but then you find out it's just a mirage. What I'm trying to say, Gemini is just too unstable for you to settle down with Gemini. You want stability. Gemini gets tired. They start something 50-50. As soon as they get to 50%, oh yeah, I'm going to open this business. I know what I'm doing. I know what I wanted. This is it. That's it. They haven't even opened the doors yet. Oh no, I changed my mind. I'm going to do something else. Are you sure this time? Oh yeah, 100%. So they start something else. They get loans, this and that. Oh, I don't like it. Changed my mind. I found something else. So very unstable for you guys. Cancer with Cancer. Cancer with Cancer could work. Yeah, it's going to work with Cancer. Very, very determined, very, very spiritual. You guys are very sensitive, very emotional, very spiritual. This is the Pope. So yes, very spiritual, but it can work. Very stable. If you're looking for stability, marry a Cancer. Leo, absolutely. With Leo, so right now you can make money, stability, very calm, and long term. This is long term, slow long term. I am a Leo and I had 2 or 3 relationships with Cancer. Fantastic, just fantastic. With Virgo, yes, it's going to work with Virgo. Rebirth with Virgo, something has to go before it can work, okay, with Virgo. So you got to eliminate something, or they got to eliminate something before it can work, but it can work. With Libra, yes, should work. Again, you're going to make money, slow pace, no passion, no fire, but if you're looking for stability and money, yes. With Scorpio, the same element, a lot of passion in the bedroom, but nothing else. It's going to make you broke. A Scorpio will break you financially. Sagittarius, yes. Soulmates. With Capricorn, yes, for a while, but then you get bored because it's just work with them. Aquarius, no, it's not going to work. You can make a lot of money with them, but that's it. Pisces, with Pisces, yes, with Pisces should work. Very delicate, very sensitive, very loving. You see? Love. There you go. That's my, did I guess? Maybe 8, I think, or 7. Close anyways, all right? Okay. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please see this red button right here. Subscribe to the channel, okay? It's totally free, but it really helps the logistics, the numbers, and makes it better and better, so I can offer more and more. If you need anything, the address is on the other end. Otherwise, big hug, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. My apologies for the background. That's just my office. One of the cameras broke down, but I ordered another one, okay? Thank you so much.